And good morning. Welcome to Ask Yourself. This is quote and question of the day. We thank you so much for being a part of the project we have going on here with Ask Yourself This. And you can find more information on this project by following us on Facebook, facebook.com/Ask Yourself This. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. Twitter, it is Ask Yourself THI_. And on Facebook, and on Instagram, I should say, it's Ask Yourself This _. Couldn't get them all, but that is how it works. Thank you for joining us live this morning or seeing this on a replay. We appreciate all you're doing to help us keep this thing going. The project, which is a long-running, long-gestating, varying project from over and over again, relaunched this year in 2018, and every single day I release a quote, which daily quotes are a common thing, and a question that lets people think about it and hopefully journal on it. We're going to release very soon a project that's going to allow you to both help with your productivity and get your journaling done. So that we're working on basically getting the kinks out of that. We think we have it all straight and ready to go. And we also have ways for you to contact or commit yourself to this without having to be so formal, not have to be so loud, if you will. You just purchase one of our Ask Yourself This writing journals, and you can do the journaling on your own. We have a spiral bound, we have a hardbound, and you can get it exactly how you want to. We have a live listener. I can't see Dawn Parker, I believe. Thank you so much, Dawn, for popping in this morning. I can't see you right now because this area right here where the pop-ups pop in, I've got this, I'm testing out a ring light that's literally clamped to the phone, so I can't read my phone. Plus, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't read it anyway. So thank you so much for popping in. I always love your support. Hope you guys are doing very, very well right now. And hopefully you will answer this question today. So let's go ahead and get into this question for today. The quote first from Marty Robbins. Every day is a good day to be alive, whether the sun's shining or not. And which question was inspired by today's quote? Are you counting your blessings? So if that's not a shocking question for the day, are you actually counting your blessings, as this expression goes? Are you looking at the things that are going on? This is essentially asking the question, are you grateful for what's going on and keeping up with that? And we've asked the are you being grateful question before. Yeah, we're just using semantics here, but today we're asking, are you counting your blessings? Are you looking at the things that are going on in your world while things seem to be crumbling down and looking for that bright spot, that little rose that's in the middle of the rubble, if you will? And this is something that many people suffer with when things are going bad, and sometimes when things are going good. They're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, for things to fall apart and to have everything fall apart. So the best way to combat things not being so great is to think about some things that are great right now, or always great. Counting your blessings means thinking about the fact that you have family or friends to turn to. Simple things like you do have a roof over your head. You do have transportation to get back and forth. You have food to put on the table. You may not be living in the most luxurious of places. You may not be driving the biggest, fanciest car, and you may be eating hot dogs and cereal a lot, but some people don't have that. Fine example from the news happening yesterday. They found there's a soccer team in the Philippines, I believe, that were lost. They went exploring some caves. 12 boys and their coach. They were found yesterday, or found a day before, a day and a half or so, and they were alive. They were stuck in a cave so deep that rain came in and flooded the cave. So Navy divers from our Navy and the Filipino Navy had to go in and literally cave dive in the dark to find them in the cavern. They may not be able to get out of that cavern for months if the water is not receded. But here's the thing. They are alive. They are found. They are in a difficult situation. So while that may be tough right now, assuming all the kids survive this, they'll have one hell of a story to tell their grandkids back in the day. And they'll know about how to be grateful for things and to count your blessings in the moment. So are you counting your blessings in the moment? Are you keeping track of things that are really, really, really good right now, even when things are really, really, really bad? We want to know how you think about that. As we said, you can follow us on all the social media we have, and you can respond to the questions as they get posted every single morning at 6:35 on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Ask Yourself This. On Instagram, Ask Yourself This _ Twitter, Ask Yourself THI _. Couldn't get them all. We'll try to work better later. In the meantime, you can also journal these things on your own. If you're a write down person, and if you're not, you'll be surprised just how much you get about writing these things down and referring back to them days later, weeks later, months later, years later. I have journals from literally 20 years ago that I go flip through every so often so I can see where I was way back when. You can get a journal. Any journal will do. Or if you want to support what we have going on here, I keep forgetting I have a microphone on today. You can go to Facebook and hit the link for getting an Ask Yourself This writing book. They're journals. One is spiral bound, one is hardbound. There's also different merch as well. Get a t-shirt if you like. Wear us around. Support us by showing your love for Ask Yourself This as well. And if you just want to pull out your phone app and tap a couple things on you there, that's fine. I do that as well. In the meantime, today is the 3rd of July. I don't think I said that in the open, but today's the 3rd of July. Tomorrow is our Independence Day here in the United States. There will still be some sort of Ask Yourself This launch. It's definitely scheduled for tomorrow. I will probably be up preparing for some things, so I will do this tomorrow morning, more or less same time. And hopefully you're enjoying whatever you do on your Wednesday, whether it's Independence Day for you or whether you have to work on Independence Day, which I have to do a little work. Enjoy your time off. Find some place where you can get yourself a hot dog. Take some time to watch the fireworks, hang out with the kids, play around, have some fun. And just remember, these questions are meant for serious discussion with yourself in your head to make you think. So hopefully they're doing something to help you on the ways of thinking and getting your brain moving a little faster in the morning. So sometimes they're grand, sometimes they're not so grand. This is all a work in progress. Keep your eyes out for the new worksheets that are coming up. In fact, I got a copy of one right here. That will come out. We're going to put them in batches, and like we said, we're looking to see which of the quotes and questions you guys like the most, so we can make sure we're pushing those in the batches. We're going to produce essentially a pack of 10 in the PDF. You print them out, you write them down, and that gives you a week or so to work them out as many times as you need to. One half is a updated version of the Daily Dozens planning sheet, which means I have to update the instructions for it, although it's not that difficult. The other half is made for doing a quick journal writing of today's quote and question. In the meantime, until we get those out, you can do this on your own anywhere, as you said, on our social media or in your own journal, or just scratch paper on a napkin. Writing it down is a very powerful thing. Meantime, thank you so much for joining us on the video. Join us again tomorrow on this channel so you can see what we will launch as the next day's quote and question from Ask Yourself This.